Okay, so here we have mostly Toy Biz Marvel. This is Toy Biz Marvel, Marvel. There's Venom. This is Toy Biz. This is more Marvel. Here too. This is Ninja Turtles. More Toy Biz Marvel, and all the way on down. And then on this side here, we have again. Can you catch that in there? Is it more Marvel at the top? There's Wolverine. There's more, and here's more. These are all in bins by specific sets. And then here's more Marvel. They both are all the way until the very bottom where we get to the Bone Age. Okay, so here we have Bone Age. Bone Age was made by Kenner. You pop pieces on and off, and you can make regular dinosaurs like the Tyrannosaurus, the Brontosaurus, whatever, or you can make your own. You could use your imagination to make any kind of dinosaur you wanted. And this was, again, these were toys that the kids played with an awful lot. I'm really happy that they made Bone Age. That was a neat series. Then back here I noticed some other items that I wanted to pull out. Here are the Ninja Turtles. So the Ninja Turtles we saw before, those were the ones the kids played with. These are the ones I tried to keep whole and together and with all of their parts. And there she blows. Because one of the reasons, I don't know if I made this clear, what I was trying to do with action figures was, I didn't, when I was collecting these, I didn't realize that there were other people collecting them. I guess I should have known, but I didn't have a community of people. Of course, the internet didn't exist back then. And so what I was trying to do, I thought action figures were so awesome, is I was trying to sort of gather together all of the major lines from 1975 to 2000. I wanted to do the last quarter century of action figures, just so there would be, so that someone would preserve them for posterity, for history, for whatever. I just thought they were so awesome and so cool that they deserved to be preserved, and that was my goal. That's what I tried hard to do, and that's why there are some lines here that the kids actually did not play with. Most of them they did, some they didn't. But the idea was to make sure that at least somewhere somebody had these figures for future generations to know about and enjoy. This first one I'm not gonna. These are just these are X-Men Space Riders or something. Yeah, X-Men Space Riders. And then these are Centurions, and Centurions. This is probably one of the lines that my son and his friends played with the most of the smaller lines. I mean, Centurions, we even got sometimes several of the same figure because you could do so many different things with them. These are good. These are good toys. There's some toys here that I can't say that about, but Centurions I sure can. And then in here, these are, this is Terminator. So these are all different incarnations of Terminator as he came up, all through Kenner though. These are all Kenner Terminators. Oh well, actually that's not true. Here's a little one from Toy Island that I must have thrown in. But for the most part, these are all Kenner Terminators. And then this here, these are Thundercats. And let's see, what do I have? Okay, these are Thundercat. These are some accessories. And what does this go to? Looks like it goes to one of the Thundercat play sets. And please tell me this didn't break, and it did. Oh no, it didn't. No, it didn't. It fits in. Oh, good. I thought that was broken. Okay. Then okay. Well, all of the original series of Thundercats are in here. Of course, the Mad Bubbler, I was never able to find the Mad Bubbler. I'm not even sure. Oh, here are I think these are called Burbills or something. Let's see. Oh, this is what I think I was looking for. I like the kids. Okay, up there we have Rocks and Bugs. Here's Xena. Here, this is Jurassic Park. Here's Aliens. Here's Predator. I think, what did we say? It was something Earth? Battlefield Earth. Here we have Karate Kid. And these are Sky Commanders. And these are, what were they called? They came out at the same time Ninja Turtles came out. That I can't believe. I should know those. Eco something or whatever. And then here are, this is Earthworm Jim. This is really neat. If we have time later, this is actually an old one that you should hear it talk. It's just, this is if I had to save one thing, this might be the thing I would choose to save. Okay, then here we have, let's see, up there, I can't see from here what it is. There we have Filmation Ghostbusters. Here's Silverhawks, Bucky O'Hare, the newer Voltron, and then this looks like, Johnny Quest is Cops. This looks like the smaller ones of Toy Story, and then this here looks like what? So these are those no? Are they Exo Squad? Oh yeah, they are. I think they are Exo Squad. Okay, so the Exo Squad that we saw earlier today, those were the. Remember, I keep sometimes in some of the lines I have them in the plastic, and then I have a second loose set. This is the loose set. And then these are, you should know about this, you're into hockey. These are, okay, well, even here we have Mighty Ducks. These are the hockey figures, but all ducks. Okay, let me put these back. And down here we have, it looks like more RoboCop. And then these are Battlestar Galactica. These are Captain Power. Yeah, these are Captain Power. Nightmare Before Christmas, is that right with these?
Mm-hmm.
And then these are, oh, darn. I should know his name. What are these guys' names? Black Star. These are Black Star. That's what this line is. And then this is the line of Inhumanoids, and this is Tiger Sharks. Yeah, it's Tiger Sharks. Then this is you should know his name. The blue guy.
Tick.
Yeah, the Tick, and Assorted Friends. And then this is the Mars movie.
Mars Attacks.
Mars Attacks. I'm so glad you're here because my brain is just fried. And then up higher here we have, there's Flash Gordon, and they're not the humanoids, but they're the Infaceables. That's what those are. And then these also look more like mask figures. Here we have some of the, I guess in the late 90s they redid a whole bunch of the figures in sort of the 9-inch scale, where everything from Gilligan's Island to Battlestar Galactica to Star Trek to you name it, and I try to pick those up. Those figures are Dune, and then these figures here. Oh wait a minute, aren't those the Infaceables? If these, then I was wrong about the others. Let me just take a look. Oh, these Supernaturals. So the others were Infaceables, and these are the Supernaturals. Okay. I'm glad I kept some of these card backs with them. I have all of the packaging for them, for every figure in here, in the garage. And I've tried to make notebooks out of. Some of them I already have made notebooks. Okay, so here we have all the Masters of the Universe. This was my older son's very, very first and favorite line. This is the line that actually caused me to start collecting action figures. And then this is Star Trek. Here we have Zorro. Here we have Godzilla. And this one I can't remember. I could open it up. And I remember it's a robot line, but I can't remember the name of it. And this one here. These are old, for the most part, they're Masters of the Universe knockoffs. But I have a friend who's writing a book on fantasy figures from the 80s, and most of those actually have gone to him now because I really didn't care much about them, so they ended up going to him. Here's Clash of the Titans. And then here we have more Star Trek. Here's Crash Dummies. This one here are Sectors. If people remember Sectors. And those were also a lot of fun. Did you ever play with these? Do you remember these figures?
These ring a bell, but I don't think I ever had them.
And this looks like more Star Trek. And then down here we have Ninja Turtles. I have more Ninja Turtles other places too. Again, Ninja Turtles were a big hit here. Kenshiro, I guess it's called. Also neat looking figures. Oh, Jay and Silent Bob. And things of that nature. That's cool. What is that? Huh. Jay and Silent Bob and Grendel. Okay, this is, there was He-Man Masters of the Universe. This was the later He-Man series, which is actually a really cool series. This looks like VTech or something. Oh, that's what those were back there. Those others were VTech. These are not VTech. These are VTech knockoffs that were available at KB. This looks like... Oh, Warriors of Virtue. Oh, wow, I'd forgotten about Warriors of Virtue. Okay. I've just been doing Joe's for so long, I've just lost touch with all my other toy lines. And so, this is Monster Force. There was some really nice imagination used in building some of these figures. These are Robo Force. Cool, silly looking robots. And then this is, I want to say its name. I know Adam is the main guy. Adam Power Lords. And so here are different Power Lords. If you're into monsters and aliens, then you'll enjoy these. These are some more of the Independents. I guess because I was a nun once, I kind of like the fact that they had the nun figures. I thought that was kind of neat. What else is in there? All the other stuff. And then these look like what line is this? Do you recognize these? Oh, Flash Gordon. More recent Flash Gordon figures, I guess from the 90s. And then this is the Sequest. Was that the name of this one? I think these were called Sequest. Then here we have Dick Tracy, including the blank. And here's Doctor Who. This is, hold on, I'll get back to it. Here's Tron. Here's Robotech. Let's see if I have the name of this guy in here somewhere. Because these were fun to collect. And these actually came on special. They had collector edition card backs as well. Ultra Force. Yeah, the regular card backs had sort of a white background, and the Chase figures had a black background. These are Ultra Force. And okay, yeah, we did all that. And this is not Terminator, but it was, what was it?
Oh, Last Action Hero.
Yes, Last Action Hero. Thank you. And then again, I forgot again the name of these. You reminded me the other day. Marshall Bravestar. Marshall Bravestar. We did Dune already. These are just some silly Universal Monsters and Robot toys. This looks like Speed Racer. These are Battlestar Galactica. Yeah. Yeah, these are all Battlestar Galactica. Some of them are carded, but most of them are loose. Also, Mork and Mindy's in there too. A bunch of Cylons.